Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Who taught you to trade? Myself. Who else but myself? I didn't have a mentor. Uh, let's hope today we have some more setups, hopefully. It's also this CAT JPY setup today, and I saw the 4 hour, and I looked at this previous candle was a breakout, and I saw the retest. So I wanted this candle close above here and give me a pullback, but it didn't happen. It's going straight to the upside. I'm gonna look for maybe another entry if this candle closes above. So we're gonna see. Gonna have to wait. In this current hour, I didn't really see a setup, but I'm gonna go through again these charts. Gonna clean everything and draw new zones because GBP interest rates yesterday caused some big movement. Let's see maybe some GBP continuation today, but we gotta find the right pair to trade today on GBP. Maybe EU fake out? Can you turn on subtitles? I don't know if I can do that. Let me check. I think you can turn them on your settings, on the live settings. You have the settings on the video. I think you can change them there. Okay, let's see. NZD US dollar. NZD US dollar yesterday disappointed us because it didn't come for a retest at 900, and we were waiting for 2-3 pips, didn't come enough. Then melted to the downside. Even it came for a second time, but second time, of course, I was not sure about it. Some pairs are still on the same place as yesterday. When you will take decision, what decision? Think of the dollar, if it breaks to the upside, should be our trade today, even though it's going to take some time. It's been consolidating for a long time now. But it looks like bullish right now. If we manage to close above 300, should be nice. Give us some nice continuation. Today market moving very slow. It's just the beginning of the day, so it's going to be plenty of time. You took USD CAD buys, and now it's coming to your stop loss. Maybe send a chart to see what you've done and try to help you, because we can't if we don't see a chart. GBP US dollar. It's not a bad idea. GBP US dollar. Let's see. The only bad thing here is that there's a lot of zones. But you're right, I think that's the level we should wait for a breakout. because it's a 4 hour too. Green color, I don't understand why you would sell GJ. It's too bullish right now. It would make sense to sell GJ here. Instead of trying to sell, why don't you try to find an entry for buys there? Because it's bullish and it can continue a lot more. EU is respecting this level. Nice. Yeah, I think ADJPY is going to be the trade. Hopefully the next trade here. Give me a second, I'll be back. Looks like AJ has zone at 800 for 80.4. Oh, we'll see. Next zone is 460 on AJ. Or if you look at it where candles are closed or already at 40, but just do one little thing here. Which level do you think is stronger here? This one? Or one? So you have one against all these. I think this is much stronger level, and this one shouldn't have effect on this. Even though, of course, I would prefer price not to go straight to this next zone, but you know, leave a small range to fill after doing the retest. I think it's a legit zone here if we manage to break this think we should move all the way to this next zone here for this range to 600 maybe, and it might take a while because as you can see there's a lot of consolidation on Aussie dollar JPY. uh, might take some time, but it should continue. It should continue. We will wait for it. Last night I saw SDJPY 4-hour break and retest here, but honestly it was late, and we wake up early, so there was no time for me to stay too late waiting for this. Few hours is NFP. Oh, NFP is there's a lot of time until NFP. We have plenty of time till NFP. GJ is right now not gonna trade GJ because not really doing anything. GU might give us a trade. We'll see how we're gonna close above the zone because this is a 4-hour level too. As you can see here on the left, it's a pretty big zone. It's a major zone. So we'll see. Yesterday, this is where we stopped. With all this bullish momentum, this is where we stopped. And maybe today we break above that and we have some continuation. Even if we don't fill the whole range, we can still make at least a 20 pip move here. So we gotta have a 10 pips breakout, a retest, and some nice continuation. But right now it is a very quiet. I saw the dollar having a lot of rejections at this level, and yeah, plenty of hours of consolidation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours rejecting this, but there's a zone here too, so I don't know if it's worth it taking a trade here inside of these two zones, because when you look at the breakout it's only 2-3 pips, so it's not worth it. Morning Phil, welcome. CAD GPY is going to be on the list. Let's see, maybe you can take a trade after it makes a small pullback in this zone, because the 4-hour was perfect actually. I was thinking when I woke up to take a trade here, but I didn't want to rush it because I saw these candles rejecting, and I said, okay, I'm gonna wait for this candle to come around here. It didn't even make a pullback because I was ready to enter around here, but didn't make a pullback at all. 4 hours perfect break and retest. Gold break and retest, let's go. Who wants to take gold? Gold is not good. I think it's gonna have some continuation to the downside probably. Maybe filling this range to the downside. I wouldn't trust buys. It's too bearish. I only have hopes on ADJPY and CAD JPY right now. Other than these two, there's nothing really happening right now. GU might be also for later on. So we'll see. GN, what about GN? No, guys, there's nothing really happening here. GN did hit this resistance. I wouldn't take anything until it makes a new high, probably. Otherwise, there's nothing there for me. Or GU, if it breaks this, makes a new high here. We'll see. We'll be trading NFP week. Yeah. I'm not gonna trade NFP, but I'm gonna trade on NFP week. Doesn't matter that's NFP. It matters to not trade while NFP is happening. Look, GU can give us quick 20 pips here. Quick 20 pips. It's just a matter of time. Will you continue to stream live in March? Yeah, probably. Phil, yeah, I saw the move on GBP yesterday. It was pretty crazy. More than 100 pips move. I don't know for how long the stream's gonna go on, but they're not gonna be for too long. That's what I know. What caused the news? There was interest rate decisions. How do you not know what caused the move yesterday? Interest rate decisions. Let's see, we have some euro news in 20 minutes. Medium impact. These euro news are like everyday thing. Okay, so we have CAD news later on. We have non-farm payrolls coming. Until then, looks like we're clean. I don't know why Siri got activated. She scared me. Feel like I'm getting sick, and that's a bad thing. Let's see, just we have a few more minutes to see what happens here. It's 20 minutes for GBP to push another 10 pips to give us a breakout, hopefully. So the mistake here on USD CAD was that price was coming from resistance, right? So you shouldn't be taking this retest here because price is rejecting. That's the mistake here. So put your stop here, and what can I say? It's probably going to stop you out. Maybe it's going to reject to the upside. Wish you luck, but I think put your stop below this, and whatever happens, happens. Move on to the next trade. But you should have been a trade there in the first place at all. Ash, GJ, that doesn't really make sense to do that here, because we need a 10 pips breakout, so this is a 10 pips range. Price comes already at filling this wick if you wait for break and retest. Choose GU better, because GU has a better setup. At least we have way more rejections, and it's a 4-hour zone too. Sir, why don't you read for a bit? It's myfxbook.com, and here you can see it. It's pretty big text. myfxbook.com. My mentor was nobody. I didn't have a mentor. I learned by myself. Then I learned from people. When I met people, I became even better, getting advices and trading with other people. Yeah. But I didn't have a particular, a mentor that taught me the setup or anything like that. No. Did it by myself. Can we put a buy stop at 1.369? No, you can't put a buy stop. Because what if it activates your buy and rejects all the way down? You gotta wait for price to break. Then you can set a buy limit if you're not in charts. But if you're on the charts, then just do it by yourself. There's no need to use pendings when you're in front of the charts. Some signals, it's nothing there yet. Slow, slow. It is very slow. Your GPY has created a pretty big consolidation box here. Can't wait to see when it breaks. It's gonna be good. Look, I became profitable because there was a lot of consistency, right? Consistency made me profitable, winning day after day after day, doing the same thing every day, and you become profitable. Having a system, a way of trading, not changing it, using good risk management, keeping you in the game for long term. Where did you hear about break and retest? I don't know. I don't think I heard about break and retest. It's look, I didn't invent anything. Everything was here. I just made something out of it. Break and retest was always there. I just named it, or I gave a name to what I do. I usually, no, from before doing break and retest, I used to trade. I used to say I'm trading, continuation, because I saw, price was going above a zone and coming back, and I was using EMAs, and it was just pretty much the same thing, because in essence it was doing a retest, and I was using EMAs to uh, take trades when the EMAs were crossing. Most of the time it was doing a retest. After after I realized that that was what was happening, then I started, seeing this, looking at these setups when price was breaking a zone, then coming back, and then I was entering on the pullback, and then I saw continuation. So a little by little, the setup became so obvious that I was seeing the setup every single day. So I was saying break, a retest, a breakout, a retest on every pause that I was on every trade I was doing. Then it was a break and retest strategy. With time, we got better and better because we created some rules. We saw when it tends to fail, when it tends to do fake outs, these kind of things. Did you backtest? Honestly, I was doing it live. I didn't do demos or doing simulators, anything like that. I was doing it live. I didn't really want to lose time. You know, the first account I started was a live account. I didn't start with a demo account. I think I had like a 200 euro live account. I blew it in a week, I think, because I was trading oil and I had no idea what was happening. But little by little, finding things out, doing research, watching charts, everything came and started. Things were starting to make sense. I knew that there's a way to make it work. I knew it's going to take time. I didn't know how much time it's going to take, but I gave it time, and it came pretty fast. Can't complain. Are we anticipating any moves in Lana session? Yeah. We are waiting for some moves, but nothing much is happening. And we're waiting for GU, maybe a break above 1.36900. And we have ADJPY. It's rejecting now a break of 80.300. So yeah, other than that, we don't really have much happening. We're just waiting to see what happens. Man, yesterday, it's crazy how we missed as the US dollar because it made a perfect move to the downside. And it took 40 minutes, and all it had to do was come at 900 here. And the only reason I didn't enter here is that we had these candles too, so I was afraid it might come deeper at 950. So I didn't want to have a 10 pip range in between, because it's too big. And unfortunately, it didn't come. Heard about breaking retest before I saw the channel, but they didn't seem focused on breaking retest. Honestly, I don't know anyone that does trade the same way I do on break and retest. I mean, a lot of people use break and retest, but in different ways. Break and retest of trend lines or fib levels. I don't know, but the way I do, I haven't seen anyone yet. Maybe they do it, but I don't know. I am the break and retest owner now. No, I'm just kidding. But I got when you go to breakandretest.com, it's me, nobody else. It's in my hands now. Nobody can take it. Breakandretest.com belongs to me. It's like when you have a product and you take the patent, or how do I call it? So nobody can use it. But no, this is a strategy. I mean, everybody can use it. I mean, maybe there are people who've been doing wake and retest even before me, but you know, it's the way people focus on one thing. I haven't seen anyone that focus on it as much as I've did because I've been doing it for years now, and I have no plans to change anything. You sound so relaxed. Do you do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu? No, I don't. So thank you for that NZD US dollar. It made my entire week. Thank you for the time you given. Celso Felipe Martins. That's great to hear, man. I miss it for myself, you know? That's a bad thing. Let me check. What it appears when you search break and retest? The thing is, all these videos on YouTube, for example, they they don't focus on details at all. You know, they just see, a big move to the upside and say, okay, this was the breakout, this was the retest, see how price went all the way up. But it's different how we do it because we focus on details. Are you in a trade? No, we're not in a trade yet. We're waiting for a trade. We don't have one yet. We are waiting patiently until it comes. CAD GPY is rejecting too. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Hoping that ADJPY breaks above. But there's no movement at all right now. How do I get this in my recommendation and this is a scam? Is this a scam? I don't know. You judge. Go to the channel and you see if it's a scam or what this is. I don't have any plans trading GJ here. If I trade a GBP pair, it's gonna be GBP US dollar. GU has a better setup here. All we need is a good close above. If it would be a 4-hour close too, would be nice, but not now. USD for a retracement. I don't know. We have a few rejections here. I mean, a close above that, what can it give us? Maybe a 10 pip move to the zone here. Actually, there's a 15 pip move, but we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. We'll see. We had a few hours of a small consolidation. It's not the best setup, but it might work out. We'll see. GBP, Canadian dollar, GCAD is pretty much the same too. Yeah, because all GBP pairs did the same move yesterday because they were all affected by the interest rate decision, which was yesterday. Who gave that dislike? Who cares? Who cares? Doesn't matter. So this hour passed by and nothing happened. Nothing. Was no movement at all. Didn't even catch if it wide and close above, so can give us an entry there. How do we know if the retest will hold? Because that's what it does. The market does that. That's how market moves. It's a pattern that happens every single day. When I get this question, I don't even know how to answer. Like, how do you know that it's gonna retrace? That's what market does. I mean, there's years of back testing that you can do, and you can see the same thing happen over and over again. So what do? You go and you see the details, how it happens, where to enter, where how much the move is, how deep it comes most of the time, how big the move is after the retest, uh, what stop loss can you use, and all these things. This is a thing that happens every single day for years and years and years. It's not the only thing. There are plenty of other patterns that happen, you know, on a daily basis, on a weekly, or it depends how you trade. There's plenty of different ways to trade. A sign of trend reversal is when the price breaks a key level. What combination are you going to wear now? Just came in. Don't understand that. Greetings from Australia. How do you know the retest will hold? Because I just said that. It's a pattern. It happens every single day. That's how market moves. When market breaks a zone, it makes a retest and does some more continuation. That's what happens. You get a confirmation, right? So when you want to trade, you need a confirmation to take the trade. So the breakout is your confirmation. The retest is market giving you a chance to enter. What happens? I trade that a long time ago. It is good to trade and it's not good. It can make you cry. I don't know if you heard the story about that pair. I had good experience with that pair and bad experience too. So I part ways with that. Georgia is just a pair. It's an index, or I don't know how you call them. It's Germany index or DE30. It's called something like that. What's the best forex stock? What is this question? Because forex is different and stock is different, so both two different things. Do you trade gold? I don't trade gold, unfortunately. Was this a valid one? Let's take a look. Fun happens. It's I think it's not for everyday trading, but you can find some good setups sometimes on it, and it pays a lot to trade them. You can be rich in one day if you get some luck. Domenico, no, I didn't. I didn't want to take this because it's not that safe. First of all, the breakout was weak, so yeah. How do you make the candles all different colors? What is this? Oh, it's an indicator. No, thank you, but I don't need indicators. Do you use only 1 hour time frame for retest or confirmation lower time frame? No, I use only 1 hour and up. I don't use lower time frames at all because I don't need them. We need a break on GU. We need a break on maybe EU here. It has a small consolidation, but it's not that safe. Uh, I think it's we don't have anything on the left to stop us here, and it's a 15 pip range. We can easily make a small 15 pips here at least, but we're gonna wait because there's still time. Aussie dollar is in between these two zones. I saw it, but it's a 10 pip range in between. It was not worth it taking the trade here. Which currency is the most volatile? Gold. Gold is the most volatile pair here. Then maybe GJ, I don't know. Pairs that are volatile, also we have GA, GBP, GCAD. They can be very volatile too. Most of the time we're not trading them because they require a big stop loss, because when they do break a retest, they tend to make the pullbacks, then still they can still go your way, but they just have these big pullbacks that we don't like. Can we sell GBP CAD? No, you can't. Or you can, it's your choice, but based on how I trade, no, because there's no reason to sell. Did you buy sell currencies for long-term investment? I don't know what that means. Maybe you mean did you enter a swing trade? In other words, GBP and 30 minutes, 20 pips buy above. I don't know, you can do it, but for me it's not good of a zone there. What's your preference for fast work? Everyone wants fast pips, fast money. Look, GBP pairs are the fastest. They can give you quick 10, 20 pips, but they take time to give you the chance, at least the way I trade. But you can trade other strategies that give you trades quicker, so you don't have to wait more. But this kind of way, it's safe and simple. It takes a lot of patience, but it's all worth it at the end. Ryan, why are you even trading AUD/NZD? It's not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. Like, even the spread is too big there. What's your average pip stop loss and profit target you go for after a break and a retest? Most of the time we have a 10-15 pip stop loss. Maximum is 20 pips. We never use more than 20 pips. Take profit depends on the setup. Depends on the setup. Depends what we have on the left. The usual target is the next zone, and lately we have a lot of zones close to each other, so we're having to take profits maybe earlier than I would take most of the time. So it depends on the setups. Depends on the pairs too. So like GBP pairs need more than 10 pips most of the time. You have EJ or UJ. You can trade UJ with 5 pip stop loss sometimes. It just gives you the chance. It's that small ranges, so it depends from a lot of things. Every pair can you can use different stop loss, different take profit. Let's say AUD/JPY. So in 10 pips from the break, we have a zone on AUD/JPY. So that's where our target is. the first one, then we let one run, or you let 80% run. It all depends from the setups. I'm glad ADJPY is pushing now. Hopefully we get a breakout, because it's been boring the last 3 days. No trades. Look, USD CAD has a pretty strong zone here, and I don't know what to say. It was pretty bullish the other day. Now we're having a pullback. It's probably going to reject at this support here. It's been on this consolidation for a long time. Some people like to call this a flag pattern, probably. So there's the middle zone here, and whatever breaks this, we're flying all the way to the upside. We'll see. I mean, everything can happen. The 1 hour is pretty clear. We have the zone here, and if it breaks, we might continue down. Will I look for sells? I don't know. I wouldn't like to. We just broke yesterday. I expected more continuation and probably filling this range, and that's what I expect still. I think still we can reject this, but if we break, it would be a surprise. It's a pretty strong zone. We'll see what happens. Herman, morning, morning, my friend. Welcome back. Isn't that just a consolidation box? For which one we were talking about, Georgie? I just saw the text. Oh yeah, yeah. At the end is just a consolidation box. Simple. All we need is a break of out of this consolidation box. And you've heard me before. Every consolidation box has a middle zone, and this is the middle zone on USD CAD. So there's a lot of chance of price breaking to the upside when we have a lot of rejections from support. Then we can finally break the middle zone, and then we continue. But unfortunately, it didn't really do that. It did, but not enough. There's still more room to push here. And right now we're having difficulties. We have NFP today, so it's going to be risky to trade USD pairs, because I don't know how they will react. What will they do before the news? I mean, probably is going to be some consolidation. Then until the news come, nothing much is going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. There's time. There's time. Plenty of time to see what happens. GU's rejecting. This candle going bullish closing above would be perfect confirmation. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully next week should be better. I think we don't have any high impact news all the way for another 6 hours. So we should have something in 6 hours. This is TradingView. Socratic, I think you have no idea what Forex is. And I would suggest you to do some research. Forex is not a company that you can put money on it. Before you spend that $60, just some quick research on Google what Forex is, how it works and everything. Then you can decide if you want to start a journey here. We can give you some free websites where you can learn. If we could just fast forward this chart. Yeah, it would be perfect. Just fast forward until a setup comes. Or just sleep and wake up later on. That's another fast forward option. You want to play chess? I see your setup on Instagram and it's amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. See, guys, this was not my first setup. It was my second because the first one I didn't find a picture. It was just a monitor. And then that broke down and I had to buy a laptop. Then after the laptop, I bought a small TV also. It's not even a monitor, it's a TV. And then I connected them. But yeah, this was 2017 or 16, I don't know for sure. I found a picture. Then you can see it's the same place, just upgraded into this beast here. My setup is a beast. I'm gonna make it even better by time. Thoughts on gold? Look, gold might continue down for a little more. So be careful. Should it open at 1.36900? No. Guys, we wait for the breakout above this resistance, then we take the retest. Patience. Nothing yet is happening. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. We're not in a trade yet. You would see if we were in a trade. Watch the previous webinars, guys. See how it looks like when we're in a trade. We're not yet there. We're still waiting. Market's not giving us anything yet. So patiently waiting. A break above would be ideal maybe on GCAD. Mike, no worries. Get some sleep. I'll wake you up when it breaks. I'll get some sleep too, by the way, until it breaks. You guys wonder why my camera is not on? Because I'm sleeping, that's why. Not sleeping. You wanna see me? I'm not gonna turn the camera on anymore, because you can't be comfortable with your camera on. What's up? see, I'm just chilling here, nothing much. So I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm very cold too, so had to use this $1 million pillow. Now, how do they call them? I don't even remember the word. Pillow is it's not the right word. It's cold. It's cold, so I feel like I'm in bed here, so that's why I keep it. Phil, thank you, Phil. It's a blanket. Thank you. I don't know how I forgot the word. I sound Asian. What the hell? Why do people think I'm Indian sometimes? Sometimes Asian, sometimes I don't know. Okay, time for camera to go up. Let me enjoy my time here. What nationality do I look more like? Let me know. No, man, I don't know why I sound Asian. I mean, I sound just like Europe people sound. People from Europe. You know, you can easily find out where someone is from Europe because we talk slowly, right? Just hear me out how slow I talk. It's not our language, so we gotta think before speaking. Polish? No, man. Polish. Russians are, I don't know. Maybe like a Russian, who knows? I look Turkish, maybe more. With a beard and long hair, my hair is getting longer. It's gonna be very big. You don't see it how big it is. You guys don't know, but one day here on streaming, I slept for 5 minutes. But you guys didn't see me because camera was off. That's why the camera should be off, so I can get some sleep here and there, and you guys don't notice. Mm-hmm. Man, man, man. It's been a boring week. It's been a boring week. We want more action. We want more action, and we're not getting any action lately. Last week we got 3 trades, right? This week we got 2 in the beginning of the week, but nothing else. It's just so slow. Phil, no, nobody woke me up. I woke up by myself. It was just 5 minutes, because when you wake very early, there's a time, like if you wake at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., there's a time in between, 9 a.m., around 9 or 10 a.m., a big need for sleep comes, and it's very hard to pass that time. All you need is like a minute or two of sleep, and you get, much better. So that time came, so I needed like 5 minutes, quick 5 minutes, and then you're all good. You can keep working. Power nap, that's how it's called. It is a power nap. You guys want to see my setup better? Here it is. Because usually the photo is small, doesn't look good, but yeah, now looks better. So you don't have to look at the charts anymore. I'll just do this, and then you can see the charts in front of the screen. I can make this big. I can make the chart like on the whole monitor. You can see the charts there. No need to watch charts, guys. Just look at me and you'll win trades. Now let's make it this small because it's too big. Time for camera to go off. Let me enjoy sleeping. Market's not been looking good. Yeah, what time is it for you? It's 8:40 a.m. right now. Did you took a trade on USD CAD yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't actually, because I was USD CAD didn't make that pullback I wanted. Or the breakout was too weak. I don't know. I was waiting for NZD US dollar here, but it didn't come enough. NZD US dollar didn't come enough yesterday here. I missed it for like 3 pips. I don't know exactly how much it was, but yeah, I missed it yesterday. I didn't take anything. Favorite pair? My favorite pair is GJ. Even though I haven't been trading GJ that much lately, because it's not giving setups. Look, I have the history here. Let's see what pair I've traded the most lately. Last trade was GBPSD. Where did I take this? So I had NZD US dollar, USD CAD, GU, GCAD, UJ, GJ sells. I think from what I see here, GBP US dollar, GBP is the pair that I trade the most. Yeah, I have more trades on GU than GJ. Every trade Forex YouTuber. Why Forex YouTuber? Forex trader. Yeah, so says that love GJ. Why? Can you say why? The reason behind it? It's just it moves nice. It moves smooth. Does a break, a retest, has zones every 20 pips. So it's one of the best pairs. The way it moves makes it special. It doesn't let you wait for that much because there's a lot of volatility on it. Gives you a breakout, gives you a retest, and you have a straight move. No kidding with GJ. Are you friends with Todd Capital? No, I don't know him. What if the market crashes and you're asleep? If the market crashes and I'm asleep, I'm just gonna continue sleeping because it's better. I've seen market crashes from before. You get tempted to enter a trade because price drops 500 pips and you say, okay, let me just take a small position here because it moved 500 pips. Now it has to make a pullback. Then it drops another 100 pips, and your account is gone. Venko Filipce is saying that I am a bot and I cannot find any trade. Okay, very nice. Thank you for your compliment. Guys, I have plenty of live streams, guys. Just go through them on all the webinars I've done. There are trades here on the left that we took during the session. For example, you can go on these. If you don't see that on the webinar, just go to 1 hour later or at the end of the webinar and see if there is a trade written there. That's where we call the trade, right? So you can see how we did it, if it was a win or if it was a loss, or yeah, whatever. So we'll see. That's a choice you can, one thing you can do. Or I can go through it, you know, and I can show you. This webinar was one of the best. This webinar was one of the best. We caught like 100 pip move here. I don't know. No 100 pips. Less than that. But look, guys. As you can see, this webinar was like November. You had a breakout, a retest here, right? We entered while it was making the retest. So what happened after that? We go through a bit. You can see it started to reject a little by little. It turned bullish. It closed bullish. And then we had another small pullback so we can push all the way up. So it started slowly. Came back up again at the entry. Wait for it, because you'll see what happens. Look how close it was to stop us. Look how close it was to stop us. Then just wait for it, because it happened at the end. Boom! How close this was. Look what happened after. No, that's not the end. This went like 100 pips, or I don't know, went too far. We made like 3% on this back in the day. November. It's boring, it's boring. Guys, honestly, it's Friday. I never expect too much in Fridays. I don't expect too much. There's gonna be a lot of ranging today until NFP comes, and I don't know what's gonna happen, if we're gonna have any setup or not. Because right now we don't. These CAD JPY, AD JPY started to push, rejecting again. There's not enough volume right now. It's not enough momentum to have a breakout. How many trades you've taken this week? 2. We had a loss and a win. Maybe GCAT does something here. Even though there's 10 minutes left, I have zero hopes that we're gonna have a break and retest here. Because nothing has done anything. This is the reason, guys, why before I didn't start the streams early, because simply there was nothing happening. Even though it's good we can have discussions, but like every day, most of the time the same thing happens. I think the last 3 weeks there was one trade we took very early, only one. Until 9-10 a.m. usually there's no trades, because market is very slow. Until London open, there's nothing most of the time. It's ranging and ranging and ranging. Nothing else. A drop is coming on gold. Just wait for it. I don't know, maybe it doesn't drop, makes a pullback until NFP, then drops again. But I'm telling you that it's going to be a drop soon. After these big moves like this, usually there's going to be a pullback, then one candle fills the whole range. Can you do a karaoke stream? Domenico, what is that? Do you use risks in fixed lot size or capital percentage? No, I do it on percentage. Singing, yeah, I know it's singing, but who's gonna sing? Not me. You know, these days you get tired, not physically, but you get tired psychologically, or how to say it. Can you check Bitcoin? Yeah, of course we can. Let's check what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin. I wonder how did they decide to put the name, to put Bitcoin name, you know. It's so famous now. Tired mentally, yes. Bitcoin at 37, almost 38k. Nice, nice. Let's go fill this range Bitcoin to 40k or 42k and done. Did you eat at Salt Bay restaurant before? Yeah, I did. In Turkey. It's nothing special. I think USD is gonna continue up. It just makes sense. But we will see. What there's CAD news and USD news, so USD CAD's gonna be affected by both news. Very slow, very slow. I'm not even sure I want to take CAD JPY anymore. What happens? What's your name? I don't know if I forgot it or I never asked you. I don't know if GCAD's doing that. Dylan, oh my god, how did I forget? I have a Dylan in the group. Maybe it's you, but you didn't tell me. Okay, CAD JPY really closed above right now. Should I take some risk here, putting stop just below this? I think I'm gonna take it. Took a buy on CAD JPY. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm using a very small stop loss, like 3-4 pips. Yeah, 4 pip stop loss. I'm in buys. Entries right at this price, current price here. I'm putting my stop below the breakout candle, and let's say this is the support here. Suddenly, a setup has come. Let's see what happens. Is this going to be a fake out or not? Let me share on the trade call room. 2. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some quick pips in this. Let's see. I like the fact that it closed without a top wick. At least in my C trader it did. And looks like it's going to be some momentum. We can get some nice 10 pips here. Ooh, we went bullish. Nice. Let's see how far this can go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If we can get 10 pips here, would be perfecto. Even though that's going to be a big move required to make 10 pips, because the range is too big for that, but we'll take it. Let's go. Nice pullback. How far can you go, CAD JPY? Look, to have a 10 pip move, we're gonna need the whole move all the way to 450. Imagine how big the move needs to be for only 10 pips. That's why I don't like to trade these secondary pairs, because they are boring. And the good thing is that you can use small stop, like we have a 4 pip stop. That's a good thing. A risk reward can be good on these pairs. Let's go CJ, let's go. Give us a push here. Nice. If we can end this week with this trade, it would be perfect. You know, a move like this on GJ would be already 10 pips. You entered pretty early this time. Why do you think that? This is a 4 pip range. We have a 4 pip stop loss. It's already at support, so I don't see why it's early. If I would wait to here, I could use a 2 pip stop loss. The thing is, this is based on continuation, because The break and retest, the major one, already happened here, the 4-hour one. So we're just trying to find a way to get in the train here, and this was the way. This was the only way. This candle closed bullish. We had a few rejections before here, plenty of them, and the previous candle closed above. Good breakout in these circumstances here. We got a retest, some continuation now is expected. 10 pips, I don't know, it might be a bit too far, but we're gonna aim for that. Let's see. The thing is, I risked like 0.40% here, half risk, so I'm aiming to go break even on CTrader, then move from that to make more and more and more. It's a good thing that we have a small stop, you know, it's not going to affect anything, but if it's a win, it affects pretty much, because the risk reward is good. Let's go. We have good signs now. We have good signs. Price is trying to push, and it's giving good signs. It looks like there's momentum. Phil, you mentioned CJ. Great. If it's a win, credits to you. It's nice move. 5 pips, not bad. Not bad for CJ to have a 5 pip move. There's a bullish engulfing candle in GBP. NOK, how do we trade that? No idea. Yeah, we already have a 1-to-1 risk reward here, right? So another 5 pips would be perfect if we get that. I wouldn't like to see this coming to my entry. Hopefully it doesn't come back. I'm thinking to move my stop at break even, because this coming all the way down wouldn't be good at all. It wouldn't be a good sign at all. So moving my stop at break even. Let's go. We have 4.5 pips. Pushing. Let's go to 400. After 400, another 3-4 pips. We reach the target of 10 pips and we're cool. Ooh, nice. Nice push. This is what we wanted. Some action. And we are getting some action from CJ here. Let's go. Just 5 more pips, 4 more pips. How good was this? Move your stop at break even, guys. Don't let this come all the way down because it's only 6 pip move, but that's how CJ moves. This is big for CJ, and seeing this go all the way back down to our entry, it's not a good idea at all. So move your stop break even. Whatever happens, I didn't really expect a trade, to be honest, but since it came, perfect. I'm gonna protect my position. I don't want to let this go all the way to my entry again, because probably would go all the way down after that. So we are very close to get 10 pips. Let's see. It might take some time here. Let's go CJ. Give us another push and we are more than happy with this trade. When you put the stop at break even, do you include the spread? Yes, of course. You don't want to take a small loss. Put your spread in small profit, counting the spread. Should have risked more here, at least 1%. But yeah, who cares? It's Friday. Gold just flew. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it flew all the way up. GBPUSD is breaking up. Finally. But now CJ gave us a trade. Look guys, look at the C trader. My stop is at break even. And we are waiting for this to push more. I think it's gonna give us 10 pips. It looks very promising. Let's go. 3-4 more pips and we're done. One more spike to the upside. Let's go CJ. Okay, nice. We have 6.5 pips. Still pushing. Let's see. One more spike to the upside, please. thing is, we're only 15 minutes in and we already got the push. It's a good thing. If we stay around here for a while, next hour, we should push a lot more. Yeah, if we can manage to stay in this trade, and if price doesn't come to our entry, we are going higher on this. We're gonna go a lot more. Just hopefully it stays around here, and next candle opens and gives us 10 more pips would be perfect. Let's go CJ. One more spike to the upside, 3-4 pips, we're done. We hit our target. Happy we got some action. Finally, because it's been a few days of waiting and waiting and waiting. What risk reward did you use? Do the math. We're almost 7 pips up. We risked 4, even less than 4 pips. More than 1-to-1 in this trade at least. I have 0.5% now. I don't know if I should take this or wait for a little bit more. I'm thinking. Man, if this was GU or GJ, this would be a 20 pip move for sure. Maybe just stop. Stop loss is at break even. Yeah, it's above break even, so just waiting. Either break even here or target. It's not too far from target. It's closer to target than to our break even, so we should survive this and have more continuation. I don't know if I'm gonna take GU now. Is it necessarily or not to take GJ after CJ? GU, sorry. I don't know why I was talking about GJ, because I was looking at GU. How do you pick the retest level? You look where candles are closed, where price is rejecting, and that's your retest zone. How many pips do you go normally for? 1-to-1 risk reward, maybe more sometimes. In this case, more than 1-to-1 risk reward. We're waiting for at least 10 pips. It depends on the setup. Usually we go for the next zone. So it depends where the next zone is. If this rejects, that would be the worst thing can happen. Needs to stay around here. Next candle makes a small pullback and makes a new high and pushes more than 10 pips. That's what I'm expecting if it doesn't push in this candle. If this is going to be a win, it's already a win, but not yet where we want to. So this is either going to be a break even. It's a risk-free trade now. We're not going to lose in this. Either win or break even. So if I win this, I don't know if I'm going to take another trade because it's Friday. I might end it with this. Is this a good swing trade? It's Friday, man. Whatever happens, you have to close because you have news later on too. You have cat news in 5 hours, then some more in 6.5 hours. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say to swing this because weekend is coming. You have to close positions before the weekend, before market closes, because you don't know what can happen on the weekend. Market can go crazy. You know how many accounts were blown on the day when the elections were on France? People held euro positions and during the weekend, and on the weekend we had election on France and so many accounts were blown. You have no idea. Did you close partial? No, I haven't closed anything. I'm just leaving this run. I risk only 0.40%, so I'm risk free now. Either break even or I'm getting the take profit I want. We'll see what happens. I need at least 10 pips here because not worth getting in a trade for 5 pips. If I would use a bigger risk, then yeah, 5 pips would be enough in this instance, in this setup here. But not with the risk I used. It's not enough. We need more. What lot size did you use for this? It doesn't matter. I just talked about how much risk I used. The lot size is based on the risk. If you use 1% risk, it calculates you and that 1% is the lot size. You get, let's go, 7 pips. Let's go for 8, 9, and 10 in a minute or two, and we're done. Let's see. Nice, very, very, very nice. I have 0.5% now, so I don't know. Still waiting, still waiting. I like the move it happened because I don't see the pullback all the way to the downside without going at least 10 pips, you know. So even if it makes a pullback, this candle should stay like this. And the next one might make a small pullback, then continue a lot more. No, I'm not gonna close. Not gonna close. We'll see. We'll see. Either I'm getting almost 1% here, or I'm prepared to go without any profit. Does anyone wants to invest in Indian market? No, we don't. How about AUD US dollar on M15 min? I don't trade lower than 1 hour. Yeah, pips doesn't matter, to be honest, because 6 pips, but I have 0.5%, so almost 1% in 10 pips. At the end, it doesn't matter how many pips, percentage matters. Okay, we're getting rejected. No way. We need to stay here for a while. Let's see, maybe the last 30 minutes we get another push. Because you guys saw NZD US dollar yesterday. It stayed 47 minutes on the same place. Last 13 minutes, it made a whole push to the downside, which was almost like 20 pip move. And for NZD US dollar, that's big. 47 minutes stayed on the same place. It didn't move at all. Here. Right here. Then boom. All the way to the downside, and I didn't even enter just because it didn't come a little higher. But on a small account, I am being very careful with entries, because if you get an early entry, you're screwed. Let's go CAD JPY, let's go. One more push. 30 minutes have passed by. Let's see, maybe this new 30 minute gives it another push. We get that 10 pips. Dylan, you caught that NZD US dollar? Nice. It came later on also, again, but it was too risky, I didn't take it. Let's go, CAD JPY. It's trying to push. Almost 7. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Boom, we have 9 pips. We have 9 pips. Let's go for 10. CAD JPY. I closed mine. At 0.64% actually. I risked less than 0.4%, got 0.64, so perfect. Perfect, my friends, perfect. Nice, clean trade. Boom. No, guys. We're gonna make more than 10 pips here. This is gonna go more. The way it's pushing, this is gonna go great. We're almost at 10. One more pips. And we're there. 10 pips. Let's go CAD JPY. Let's go. 9. Let's go for 10. One more pip. Okay, we got 10 pips. Congratulations. Risk reward was crazy here. Perfect. Perfect. Nice, perfect trade. We end the week in fashion. In a fashion way, or how do they say? Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. C Trader is back. Let me see if it's in profit. Oh, just for a little bit more would be in profit. So we're at break even in C Trader now. Great comeback. We are coming slowly to where we were before. Only need 2 more trades and we'll be back where we were. 1 or 2 more good trades and easy comeback. See, we had 1, 2, 3. Last 3 trades were wins. We had USD CAD. The first trade of the week was a loss. Then we had a win on Friday. Was this Friday? We had a win. NZD JPY, GBP USD, GCAD, USD JPY was a small win. Perfect. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So last 7 trades, we had 6 wins, 1 loss. Nick, how much, Nick? Tell me you made 2. Phil, that's nice. Made 2.7%. Oh, that's good. That's very good, my friend. Where are the likes? I just gave you guys an awesome trade. Where are the likes? $350 people. I mean, at least 300. Not asking too much. Okay, so let me see this chart. Dow Jones V formation confirmation on multi-time frames expected to go to honestly, my brother, I don't know about Dow Jones. I don't trade it. It seems like it can fill this wick on the left, but I need a better chart here, a smaller time frame maybe, more explanation. The horn, no, guys, leave it, leave it. I can't find the horn right now. Nick, okay, good. You're almost 2 now. Now you need maybe one more today. Hopefully it comes. And see. Shout out to Phil, because Phil also was reminding me all the time about CJ, and I think because of Phil I watched CJ. Thank you, Phil, for reminding us. See the rejection now. Perfect exit. Look at the rejection. Perfect exit. Probably next candle fills the wick. We'll see about that. Are we gonna take GU? Honestly, I'm not sure. I am not sure I want to take this. We can make maybe a quick 10 pips here. We'll see how it closes first. See, guys, a lot of patience was needed here, and at the end, patience pays. At the end, patient pays. We got what we wanted. Perfect exit. Was a perfect exit, and we move on. We move on to the next trade. Your analysis on Euro US dollar. Euro US dollar. I was thinking of breaking a retest here, but didn't really wait for us. Straight to the next zone. Look at gold. What a pullback. Yeah, imagine gold coming for a retest here. That would be crazy. But probably is going to reject around here. It wouldn't make sense for a whole pullback. Maybe it's going to come a little higher. Yeah, it should reject around here. We'll see about GBP/USD. I mean, GBP is very bullish right now. Having some consolidation after this big push, then a break and some retest and some continuation. I think it can be good. It can be good. Let's see. Just hopefully it doesn't go too far, because then it's too risky. Greg Phillips. Where are you, Greg? You've been missing lately. Use the cat. Ooh, nice spot here. Yeah, it can be good. It can be good. USD CAD breaking this zone again. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'd rather take GU before USD CAD. Is there USD news today? Martin, of course it is. It's NFP day. It's very busy from the news. Plenty non-farm payrolls, trade balance. Do you have more than that? Show more. No, that's after Monday. Yeah, so we have CAD news, we have USD news, CAD news. Oh, we have GBP speech too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll skip USD CAD. I like USD CAD for a break above because a break above was way better, I think, and we had this range until here than the next one. But to the downside, yeah, looks like there's a zone here. There's another one around here. I'd rather skip it. What do you think about USD I don't know. USD it's been pushing and pushing and pushing. Nothing, nothing good here. I don't see anything. I need some sort of consolidation before taking a trade. Whoever didn't take CAD JPY profits, I don't know what to say. Look at the pullback. Exactly at 10 pips. I mean, probably next candle is going to push up again, but you should never let that come all the way down again. AUD US dollar. I would take Aussie dollar, but only if it breaks the zone here. I think the next setup, the best one is GU here. Even though I don't like that it turned out to be a fake out 2 times here. But if you look what happened on last few hours, there are plenty of rejections here. Small consolidation box. I mean, it should hold when it comes for the retest. If I will take this, it's probably, I'm going to use a very small stop. If my entry is going to be here, I'm going to use less than around 8 pips because it can give us quick 10 pips here. This whole move was almost 20 pips. So from our here, so we only need this small move for 10 pips. And 10 pips on GU are more than enough sometimes. EJ, what about EJ? Yeah, we can. We can take that probably. There's been a lot of rejection at this support here. We'll see. Can we buy Euro US dollar? No, you can't. Why would you buy Euro US dollar here? Right now, it's not at a good place. It was good if we would have a break and retest at this zone before going to this next one. because I knew that we're going to fill this range. This was obvious. It was easy, quick 15 pips here. But unfortunately, we didn't have that break and retest. So right now on EU, I don't think I will try to take anything. I'm afraid GU is gonna have like a weak close, and I'm not really up for it. Even though we've passed that daily zone, and on the daily we have more room to push here. If I don't take it, it would be a shame, but why not try it? We'll see. Coming soon, GBP US dollar. We'll see how it closes, and we'll make a decision after. It would be better to have the 4 hour breakout, of course, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that will happen. We'll see. Because it's 9:47, 10 a.m. we don't get a close on the 4 hour. 11 a.m. is where the new 4 hour comes, and there's plenty of time until then. Let's wait what's gonna happen with GU here. We'll see how the close will be. We should have some continuation after the retest. Or maybe we're not gonna have a retest, who knows? We'll see. We have 12 minutes left to have the close. We're back, we're back. What is happening? GU? Yeah, GU is rejecting, GU is pushing. I guess USD is weak right now. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not really sure about GU, but it makes sense to have more continuation because GBP is bullish. It's all the way bullish, and it makes sense to have more continuation. It's a typical setup here. Having a push like this from interest rate decision yesterday, then after that some consolidation before making new high and continue more. It's a classic setup, but I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be a fake out. You know, it's Friday, anything can happen. Oh, but we'll see. I mean, if we risk small here, we might make it work. This doesn't bother you? No, it doesn't really bother me. I think the zone we have is around here, if I'm not wrong. I think so, yeah. Actually, it's risky. It's risky, actually. You see, we got rejected here. Look at all these rejections here. You know, when it broke here, look where it made the retest. And then went all the way down. And we have, look at this break and retest here. On the same zone here. It's a pretty obvious zone actually. I think we have to skip it. Even though I really like, if it wasn't for the left, I really like this. NZD-JPY. Yeah, it does look good actually. It does look good. I didn't look at it. I just saw it from you now. See what the EURUSD is doing here. CAD JPY is still there. Should continue more. Yeah, USD is not strong at all right now. It's all USD pairs are. Oh wow, AUD-JPY is about to break, but no, 2 minutes left. It's not gonna be a break. What a slow pair. NZD-JPY. Look, Nick, it looks good, but I don't know if this break is enough. 2-3 pips. I mean, we had rejections before here, and here. You know, I don't know what to say. Personally, I'm not gonna take it. But you need a trade. I don't know if this is worth taking it. Look, if you want to take this, let me see how it closes first, because the close is going to be very weak. Look at this previous 2 candles here. See, they still got rejected, and price went all the way down. See it daily. I don't know. It's still below the 4-hour candles. Maybe wait, maybe it closes better in the zone, then you get a better chance. I would say don't use the next trade on this pair. Wait. Either way, it didn't close that good. I don't like the close at all. You continuing straight to the upside. There's no pullback. Expected this. I expected this. CJ also filling the wick slowly, even though that's the worst close you can get. But yeah, probably is gonna continue. Same as GJ. It's gonna continue more. These pullbacks were nothing. I think we can still have that continuation. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. There's still plenty of time to find another trade. Let's see, 4 hours and a half. 4 hours and a half. NZD US dollar closed below this support, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Better skip it. USD JPY, pretty big pull drop here. See, daily looks like at support. There's no trade on USD JPY. Gold, gold, gold. What a pullback. What a pullback. Yeah, I think 18, 16. I think around here should have that rejection. Can't push more here. Look guys, if you want to take a trade, the next one should be ADJPY. There's no better setup right now. There's so much consolidation. When it breaks, the move should be massive. Simply. It's not just this. Look at how many times it's been rejecting the zone. It's gonna come all the way up here at least. At least. I just hope it doesn't do in this candle and doesn't give a retest. Yeah, I like ADJPY a lot. Good morning. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We'll see, because it's taking so much time. It's so slow. Okay, Nick. See you. I probably should have stopped the stream now, because there's until the next hour there's nothing. Let's be honest. What's happening with you? New high? No, you got rejected. Yeah, I've seen USD CAD. I think we're gonna have some consolidation before the news now. I don't think it's gonna be the best time to trade, because if we take a trade and we say, okay, we have another hour, 2 hours until the news, then what if you get stuck there and you get to be in the trade just because before the news, that news come, and you might get a loss, or you might get lucky and get a win, who knows. But I don't know. I don't know if it's worth taking a trade now. There's gonna be plenty of movements today. Maybe we should wait until after the news and see if we can catch a quick trade. Just some continuation after the news set the trend or the move. Trevor, the 20 pip stop loss doesn't matter, you know. As long as it doesn't hit, it doesn't matter if you're using a 20 pip or 10 pip or 30 pips for the risk reward. You know, I don't know how to explain this. It's subjective, you know. I'm using a 10 pip stop loss, and most of the time it never hits. So that's basically, I didn't have to risk anything. Or you know, the take profit always depends on the setup. It depends on the setup. I can't say I'm gonna take a 20 pip when, let's say this, for example, you have a consolidation box. Price is rejecting, you know, here and there and here and there. So finally you have a breakout, and the next zone is 10 pips. That's your target there. You can't say, no, I'm not going to close here, I'm going to wait for 20 pips here, because I don't care if there's a zone here. The thing is, you have to, because this can be a cause for price to reject and continue all the way down. So right away, coming to 10 pips take profit, you have to take some, at least half, because there's always the chance that price might reject and you get nothing at the end. So somehow, even if you don't want to, you have to take profits at earlier than, let's say, what you want. So next zone most of the time is the target. So what stop loss you use, it depends on the setup. Look at CAD JPY. We only used 4 pip stop loss. we had almost zero drawdown. If there was a zone on CAD/JPY at 5 pips, I would have to, move to break even at least, or take some profit, depends. But as I said, every setup is different. On every setup, you can do something different. You can use a different stop loss, different take profit, depends what you have on the left. Is it free traffic? Do you have a reason to close early? If no, then there's no reason to take profits at 10 pips when you can have 20 if you wait for a little bit more. If it wasn't Friday today, I would stream the New York session too. Maybe Monday I'm gonna stream both London and the New York session. Yeah, Raja, it's not gonna be until 10th, February 10th. 10th February. 10th February. So yeah, we might stream it. Stream New York session. Guys, I think I have to go now. It's a good session. We had a good trade. Thank God, because we've been waiting for a long time to get some action here. And I think just not worth staying on the charts now. I think every one of you should take a break now until 11 a.m. when the 4 hour starts. And we'll see. After that, we might take a look and see if we do have anything or not. The closer we get to the news, guys, it's more likely we're not going to take any trades. Because I want the trade to be as far as from the news, as far as we can, away from the news, because the closer we get, the riskier the market gets. So we will see. We have around 4 more hours until the news, so it's getting closer and closer. We gotta be careful. We have CAD news, USD news. We have GBP news too. There's a speech going on. It's gonna be happening, high impact, Governor Bailey, so it's gonna cause some troubles. And for now, thank you everyone. Have a nice weekend and see you Monday. Take care. Don't risk all your profits you made on NFP because it's not worth it. You have the next week. There's gonna be plenty of setups. So don't rush. Don't rush. Thanks everyone. Have a nice weekend. See you. Leave a like or subscribe. Thank you all for being here. We had plenty of new people today, answered a lot of questions, had a good trade, so it was good. Good session, guys. Good 3 hours. Thank you everyone. See you next week. Hopefully with plenty of trades and maybe streaming 2 sessions. Gonna be a busy week. Thank you all. Let's go. 200 likes and off we go to enjoy the weekend. Just kidding, guys. It's no need for likes if you don't want to. The likes just help the channel grow. More people will find out, so we can help them too. That's all for this week. That's all. Respect for all of you coming here every day listening to me. So see you.